Tomorrow, it's a Coast to Coast Tuesday. We're going to start in Atlanta. That's where Jamal will be, where the Hawks are going to be hosting the Magic. And then the Thunder looking to make it 8-0, the only undefeated team left in the association. They'll be on the road taking on the Clippers. That means a super late night for us. I mean, we're going to be in here till like 2 a.m. Eastern.
I can't wait.
And you're going to find us. You're either going to watch us on NBC and Peacock because we're not doing this for nothing.
I can't wait.
It ain't for nothing.
It's not for nothing, okay? Let's talk about the Hawks. And they're trying to get into some kind of cohesion. When we came into the season, if T-Mac was here, this was like his surprise team. He wanted them to roll, but now Trae Young is out for approximately 4 weeks. He's going to get rechecked. He's dealing with the MCL sprain. So now we've got a team learning how to gel, VC.
No, we need to FaceTime T-Mac first.
I think he's out of town.
Yeah, nah.
He got to be held accountable.
He got to be held accountable.
This is your squad first.
It hasn't been pretty so far.
No,
they make
it hasn't. It's the next man up. I mean, obviously you're going to lean on Porzingis, Jalen Johnson, who was playing at an all-star level last year before he was injured. Ricochet finding his step the back half of the season. So it's going to be done by committee. And I think that's what's going to have to happen. You're going to have to make shot. You have to lean on your defense, and guys are going to have to stay healthy, unfortunately.
With Atlanta and Trae being out, now the identity changes a little bit because now Trae is not at the helm of the offense. So now JJ got to put the ball in his hands. Now KP got to do more out there. And these other guys that's on that team have to step up and do other things that they haven't had to do with Trae having the ball in their hands. So it's going to be interesting to see how they make that how they adapt to Trae being out. Yeah. But most importantly, Trae get healthy, man. 4 weeks, sure. MCL, it's still early in the season, but these boys going to need you. So hopefully they hold it down for him.
I look for them for their pace to pick up. Whenever you're missing somebody like Trae, you can't just replace him. So I think the ball has to move more, bodies move more. And then, obviously, the people they said, but also Luke Kennard. I think if he could be a double-digit scorer consistently, he can add shooting that they'll lose with Trae. But the ball has to move.
But you're also missing 11, 12 assists. So somebody's going to have to be a playmaker as well. Slight sacrifice. Everybody has to pick up their offensive thing, but you have to somebody is going to have to be a playmaker.
In a situation like that, the ball can be the star.
Yeah.
So if it moves and everybody's touching it, then it's enough to go around.
We should have asked you first. You already got your board ready. You should be giving the preview.
My board's here. My board's here. My board's here.
Hey, Jen.
You ain't the only one that like Jeezy.
Okay, take me through that, twin. All right, well, he already knows, but at least they're going against a Magic team that's sitting at 3-4. They're also trying to figure it out as well. We'll see if the Hawks can get well in Atlanta. Let's shift to that night game and seeing if the Thunder can remain undefeated. It'll come against the Clippers. Okay, so the Clippers were on our air for our first NBA Coast to Coast. We kept coming on. It was like, oh, it's the oldest team, the Warriors, the Clippers. But they struggle in scoring. They're like 28th in the league in scoring. So how do they, advance, get a win basically on a Tuesday night on a late game against the best team in the league right now?
Pace. They got to find their pace. I don't think they found their pace yet. I don't think they found their momentum yet. I think that, Kawhi and James is doing what they're doing, but I don't think they found a way to kind of implement everybody on the team. And again, these teams they moving fast, man. They out there. They up and down the court. They shooting threes. They talking. They switching. Whereas the Clippers is more methodical. They come down. Let's play through Kawhi. Let Kawhi get to his spots. James on the pick and roll. Yes, he's making plays and he's doing what he do. But now when you're going up against, you got speed versus older guys, like, you know what I mean?
Literally, youth and speed.
Right, youth and speed. So let's really figure out how we want to play. What's going to be our identity throughout this course of the season?
And the Clippers are made for the playoffs, so they just got to get there healthy, right? And then I think that's when you'll see the best version of them. But it's going to be a work in progress up until that point.
And I'll say this: if you are the Clippers, you do not want to play half-court basketball against a very good defensive team like the Oklahoma City Thunder, who pride themselves on not allowing you in the paint, active hands. So if you can get out and run, create opportunities, open threes, spread the defense out a little bit, you'll have some success.
All right, well, we knew that the Clippers, they've won 3 of their last 4. Remember, they're coming off that game winner from Kawhi. See if they can get it rolling against Oklahoma City. But again, they're looking to remain 8-0. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander looking to make it his 80th straight game with 20 or more points.